Julie, thank you so much for inviting me today. And what an absolutely glorious culmination of two events today for an educator. And then to be able to talk to you about something that's so dear to my heart, and that is that notion of how does education prepare and make the world a better place. And one of the things that I wanted to share with you is the notion of the fact that I think in education we have the most incredible privilege because we are working with the future. We are preparing students and humans to enter a world that we don't know how it's going to be. In order to prepare them for that world, we need to think about how that world has been. And when we look at business models and business structures and the economic trend, education has followed, whether it's the industrial age, whether it's the technological age, education has followed those trends. And we've looked at creating humans with skill sets to cope in the world that is. Unfortunately, that doesn't work anymore. COVID taught us that this world is changing exponentially. And the nature of the world our students are going to be entering into, we don't have that insight. And so we have to ask ourselves, what skills, what capabilities are we providing our students, the future workforce of this world, in order to best prepare them? When you look at the capabilities now of our leaders, it's human relationships, it's conflict management, it's coaching and mentoring, it's goal setting and growth of those people working with you and for you. And it's the education's responsibility to provide those opportunities for our students. It's also about presenting the world to them. Never before is our world so close and yet so different. Even today, when we look at this room and we look at all the diverse experience, cultural groups that have come together for this one event, how amazing is this world? But the ability to navigate that with respect, the ability to listen and learn has to be provided for a student. Ask questions, and not questions from a critical perspective, but questions from a connection perspective. Asking why. And for me, that's the biggest challenge we have, is teaching the world outside of schools how important, I'm not going to call them soft skills, I'm going to call them core skills, because they're the transdisciplinary, they are the skills that make humans and enable humans to change the world. So that's my challenge for you. In every industry you're in, let's push beyond the pieces of paper and the academic recognition and look to the skills our students have, the critical thinking, the compassion, the empathy, the ability to adjust and function in any situation. And as the gentleman said earlier, know who they are. That's the most important way education can change the world.